Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pump off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. If you're raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I thought you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Late Show, special one, the Mandela Effect. What's going on, Bass? Thank you for muting your mic. Maybe we won't get messed up tonight.
I got you. What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, everybody? Let's go through roll call. Pardon me if I sound a little off. Feel like shit today. Think I had some bad chicken salad last night. Shit's been messing with me all day. But what's going on? We're going to do roll call. What's going on? We got Larry and Candace, Hound Dog, Mr. Vault Keeper. What's going on? Miss Lorna, Mr. G, Mr. Petch. How you doing? Crystal Deggs. How you doing? I saw that you have company. Tell them, listen, it's an interesting show. You might like it. Who else we got up in here? Mr. Willie Cut. I saw you're in Mississippi getting your truck fixed, dude. What's up? Hope everything's all right. Who else we got in here? What's up, Scorpion? How you doing? Miss Sue, scrolling up. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry. Bama, what's going on? Wedge, if I miss you, I'm sorry because I'm going through the StreamYard end.
Oh, dude, I haven't even been looking at the comments. I'm sitting here messaging our friend that's been having the strange stuff going on.
Oh, okay. All right. So, we're going to do, do you want to do, so we only really going to do like an hour and 15 tonight. Because I really don't feel like sitting in a chair that long. But we're going to touch on this Mandela effect thing that has become pretty interesting. And I got a friend looking for that specific type for me. And we're going to get into that in a minute. And if you want, we could also show some of the video. Have you talked to this person about coming on yet? Come on now.
Well, no, hold on. This person is with child, so they kind of want to wait till after.
Okay, I got you. So, but that one's gonna be. Hey, you know what? If you're messaging that person right now, right? Message them this. Have they noticed if the activity has kicked up since they became with child? Uh, d- Send
No, I
that
already
right
asked
now.
this question. No, already asked.
What was it?
Already asked that question. It didn't.
What was the answer?
It's been that way since they moved into the area.
Oh, it's just in that
But
area.
yes, I just found out though that when we get the heavy. Hold on, let me finish. When we get the heavy storms around this area that move through there, that's when it picks up.
So how long have they been there?
A few years now.
Okay. Now this has been going on for a few years, right? So I'm specifically asking for since she's become with child, has there been any activity increased? I want to know that specifically. No Broadway.
right, hold on.
That direct question. I want to know the answer to that direct question. All right. So, what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, is a friend we've had shit since school, since we were in school over 20 years. They are having some paranormal stuff going on at their house. I think we mentioned them. They sent Bass a video of a deer that was in their backyard, and then it like matrixed out. And when I say it matrixed out, like it was there and then gone. Yeah. It's pretty damn interesting. I think Bass might have posted it. Bass, did you post it in the Facebook group?
Post what?
Did you post that video in the Facebook group?
Which video? I'm looking. I'm reading her messages and I'm trying to go back.
No, the deer video of the deer disappearing.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
All right, so you guys, if you guys are in the Facebook group, you know what video I'm talking about. Bass
But you know what?
posted
I
a
went
video.
back and I looked at it. Like, yeah.
You're lagging a
Now,
little bit.
like I was saying, if you go back and if you go back and you watch the video, I went back and looked at. Oh, let me close some stuff up. I went back and looked at the. You see, there goes over for 4.5, maybe 4.5 minute, like just glitch where it's gone.
Okay.
You have to
So-
look at the timestamp.
All right.
In her, from what I understand, this person's system runs 24 hours a day, and this is one of the first times this has happened.
And they've been there a few years.
Mm-hmm. Well, the glitch on the camera is the first thing. It's the first time that happened.
Okay. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting because, like I said, her husband is not into this stuff at all.
No.
And he's had a cousin come stay at their house one time, and some like doppelganger stuff like happened.
No, I think I was like his sister.
Was it? Well, whatever it was. Some kind of family member stayed at their house. We're gonna get the direct definitive story. We don't have to bring them on after they have their child, because I don't want to stir up any of that stuff while they're still, you know what I mean? Could be stressful, but we're gonna try to get them on to break this down. But yeah, just doppelganger. Two incidences of doppelganger stuff. Husband saw it once, and then the husband's cousin's wife saw it.
Before the husband. No, I'm thinking that was his sister. I got to go back and look at the
it was his
messages, but
sister?
it was somebody close to him. Like whether
Okay,
whether it was his
because
brother or sister, or like sister
because
that
he
seen it,
made it
or his brother's wife that seen it. Like,
because he made it a point to say don't talk about the weird stuff. He made it a point to say
yep.
don't talk about the weird stuff. All right, so we're finding out that we're
Now, if
slowly
you didn't
working out
delete
that
the
story too.
10 years of messages, if you delete the 10 years of messages I sent you, you'd have it.
Yeah, it happens. But I saw GNA and Blues and G Music popped in. What's going on, guys? What's up, Bear? Anybody else I didn't see pop in? But yeah, that's what we got going with that person. I got to reach out again to the to our friend who's a former paranormal investigator.
No,
Like
no. Now,
it's
hold on. You're skipping this part. Now, this person we're talking about right now, their older sibling is the one that sent us those photos that we put up a few months ago during the show, where we had Sean G like break it down to look like some kind of old Native American spirit in her backyard.
yeah, that's they're sisters.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, shit, we might be able to get them both to come on. You know what I mean? Why not? One could talk about what's going on at her house, the other one could talk about what's going on at their house.
Well, all right. So we'll put it like this: one lives in smack dab, well, not smack dab, but around the Pine Bush, New York area, where a lot of strange shit happens. The other one lives where?
It's out in Saugerties.
No.
No.
I'll put it to you like this: the first, you can look it up. There was a lot of bloodshed on this land. She lives right, right off the Appalachians.
Yeah. So we're
No, the
trying to
Adirondacks. The Adirondacks
Yeah.
that turned into the Appalachians. Like, it's crazy.
we gotta iron that out because I want to do some interviews, man. I'm getting tired of just doing random stuff. I know everybody. I enjoy it most of the time, but a lot of times I'm getting bored of it. I want to do some interviews. I want to talk to some people about some stuff, especially with all the weird shit we got going on in the world. You know what I mean? UAPs. I would love to get you gotta message Chaos, man, and get Chaos on. We can do a damn UFO show with him, dude. He's like never around. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen,
He works hard, man. He works hard.
Oh yes, he does. He is a hard worker. Great dude. So, another one thing I want to touch on real quick, right? Apparently, these the stairs in the woods are becoming a super popular subject again. Like remember like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were all we did a show over on Walt's channel about the stairs in the woods. Apparently, that's becoming what's good, G. Apparently, that's becoming a huge topic again, and like yo, you got listen, legit. There's 1,000 subscribers on this channel. If you guys have had an encounter with stairs in the woods, reach out to us. I want to talk to you about that shit because I think this stuff is so cool. They range from regular ornate stairwells that would be in a house to elaborate shit that will be in a mansion. They've been stone, they've been wooden, they've been metal, and it's like, could they possibly be maybe a shift from another dimension? Maybe. Because like people say, it's a random set of stairs in the middle of the woods. No explanation for it. And some of them look pristine, some of them look a little bit run down. Now, the one dude that I was talking to who saw one, he said that it was when he got close to it, it was sounding like wind over rocks, like it was making that kind of sound. And they got up out of there and went back 2 days later, and it was gone. So that type of stuff leads me to believe it's interdimensional. Uh, yeah. Now, I see where is it? There we
I'm
go.
sorry, I had to step away. Now, you were talking about the stairs in the woods, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, I missed what you were just talking about, and I apologize for that. But did you see the videos that are floating around on TikTok where this dude says that he experienced a case of stairs in the woods?
Yes. That's why I brought it up, because I came across that earlier, and I went to his page and I started listening to his story, and
Yeah,
there's
they're
a
doing like a group
lot
round
of
table.
how is my roof? I don't have no problem with my roof. What
They
are
were
you
doing like
talking
a
about?
group. They were doing like a group round table. Where
Yeah, and I found that
not
pretty
even a
interesting.
group round table. I want to say it was more like a podcast, and he just starts putting things on a four-part like a thing about where you first where they got the campsite where you initially.
Do you have shit open on on your thing?
No,
Huh?
hold on.
All right. So, like I said, the swirling noises, these things just appearing in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, just randomly. Roth, I do believe they are portals, or it would be I mean, hell yeah, it would be a portal trap, because I think human beings are naturally curious, right? Hence all you guys in the chat. Oh, okay. My roof's all right. I think I don't get on roofs, so I wouldn't know. I don't have any leaks or anything. But what was I about to say? The Yeah, I definitely think they could be possibly portal traps. Now why? I mean, I got where I was. I think to me, human beings are naturally curious, right? Hence, everybody in this chat, everybody that's in this chat, everybody that watches this channel, anybody that's interested in the paranormal or the fringe at in any way, you're into this stuff, right? Now, that tells me you're naturally curious about subjects. Now, if you're trying to say snag people up, all right, I could see how putting a set of stairs, like if that's where your portal is, right, and you're trying to attract people to it, it's a it's a shot in the dark, because who knows, like, how long does it have to be there before somebody stumbles upon it? Do you know what I mean? That's the weird thing about it. Like, are they there until it catches somebody, or are they just periodically showing up? You know what I mean? That's one thing I'd like to know about. What's up, Callie? That's one thing I'd like to know about these stairs. But like I said, I think human beings are naturally curious, and a lot of the stories you do hear about people seeing these portals and these stairs in the woods is, yeah, I was walking, saw this. I was walking, we saw this opening, and there was a set of stairs in the woods, so we walked towards it. That's exactly what you hear. Now, question: we're gonna get into the topic we were gonna mainly discuss tonight, but I wanted to get into this a little bit. So you walk towards them. How many of those people end up on that missing 411 list, right? Or say, right, this shit is these are, say, like, they move through gaps or whatever. that could be that could be the reason why you see like a person who disappeared, they end up 5 to 12 miles away across ridge lines and mountaintops and everything like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Th- it's kind of like well, moth to a flame, right? I mean, I don't go in the woods, so I'm not gonna me myself personally. I'm not gonna see any stairs in the woods unless I'm driving on a damn road and I see them off the side. Oh, now I'll never see stairs in the woods. Yeah, well, shit. Rogue. I'm gonna slightly disagree with that one, Rogue. Slightly disagree. We see a set of stairs, we're gonna go up them. Now, if you got bad knees, your ass ain't going up them things. I generally try to stay away from stairs. But what's going on, Rogue? Welcome to the show, dude. But yeah, so yeah, I'm generally thinking that they are portal traps. There are, but then when you talk, like when we went to the that Dogman thing the other last weekend, the or the weekend before, one of the main topics that people wanted to keep bringing up were portals and the
which was annoying the
metal.
hell out of me.
It was, but it was portals, and one of the things that a person brought up was the metal grinding, metal hitting each other type of noise. So you know what that shit is? Cause so now, having heard reports of some of these portals, they sound like maybe shattering glass or like breaking ice, right? So maybe those types are legit, like portal transfer you somewhere else where you never fucking gonna portal transfer you somewhere else where you might probably not gonna end up. You might not know how to traverse and get your way back, and then the reports where people often hear these like metal clanging noises, like these, like, you know what I mean. So we're going to deep dive on this one a little bit. I'm gonna throw this one out there for you guys, right? So we're seeing you hear these in the portal shit, right? You often hear the metal clanging and stuff like that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Martin Groves heard that noise during his Dogman encounter, right? So what if, right, some of these things could be coming out of these portal traps, which is causing that metal clanging noise, right? Because for them, it's not a portal trap; it's a goddamn cage, and they're being released out of that cage, and then the cage is shutting behind them, right? I don't know. It's only a little speculation. It's fun. Oh, listen, if I won the Mega Millions, there'd be signs. You would know, but there'd be signs. Oh, I haven't seen James in a long time. Nah, I've been out buying a Ferrari. I'll be to work in like 4 days. Shit like that. Buy a big moat. Buy a big piece of property with like a mile long driveway with like a million cameras, and
Quarter mile is long enough. Quarter mile is long enough, but I would have a moat. I'd have a 20-foot moat,
you have a moat
20-foot wide moat that goes down about 15 feet,
filled with piranha.
and I have swimming around that shit, something that could survive in. Listen, I'll move down south. I'll put some motherfucking gators in that shit. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, All right. So what's Hound Dog say? I believe there may be portals called because I walked 100 yards into the woods and somehow ended up 2 roads over just by crossing a branch. Interesting. I can see, and you guys, often say, hey, truth, you want to go camping with us? I'm like, no, there's other shit out in the woods, but there's shit out in the woods that shouldn't be messed with. And they're like, what are you talking about, Bigfoot? No, that what I got on the screen right there.
Dude, that's what I. Dude, you know how many times our cousins tried? Like, I'm in like a massive group text with them, right? And they're always trying to get me to go camping with them, and I always turn around and be like, oh, and Burger always like, oh, you scared of Bigfoot when I what? I'm like, bro, there's other stuff in the woods besides Bigfoot and dog man.
I mean, hell,
There's other stuff in the woods, bro.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not even talking cryptids. I'm not talking faith.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about cryptids either. I'm talking about you. We're all walking in the group. I go off to the side, go to use the bathroom, and then I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, shit. You might walk around and step in some of that quick. I think they call it shit Appalachian quicksand. Well, that's what the
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
that's what the Ames team calls that shit. They call it the Appalachian quicksand. But yeah, you fuck around, step in some shit like that, and you're done. Like there's other stuff out in the woods than Bigfoot, cryptids, mountain lions, and cougars. You fuck around, step into a portal. There might be some rhinos out there. Some moonshiners that don't take a liking to people crossing into their stuff. You never know. You'll go camping with Burger? I don't know, Wilco. You a bit wild, man. You go like establish dominance in the woods with shit. So I don't know. And Burger's kind of like funny about that.
Nah, you know what Burger do? Burger's got a person. He'll let him. He's like, all right, you want to walk down? All right, go ahead.
Come run, dear.
Burger laugh at you. He'll sit there and he'll roll up a blunt. He'll be just like this.
Listen, Hound Dog.
Go ahead. If you start screaming, I'm leaving.
That episode of Confessionals where the guy had that encounter with that dog man that was pretty much like face to face with him. Wasn't that what he was doing? Weren't they running deers?
I'd have to go back to listen to it, but all right. So I am gathering new information. Truth, did you freeze up? Yeah, you did.
All right, there we go. Am I good?
Yeah.
You got me?
Well,
Okay.
apparently, somebody died in the house, and the activity picked up when they first moved in. And every time she like rearranges, like do like woman stuff around the house, activity happens. And it's all centered around the quote unquote nursery. So what happened to him?
I'm back. I had fixed the wire on my mic. So now you said a person passed away in the house, and it was centered around the nursery.
Where they're putting the nursery.
Is there a different room that they could use? I'm not sure. That's like, Emma, love her. She's cool as shit, but I'm not sure that's a wise decision. That's how scary movies start. That's like the storyline of like every haunted house every
Yeah,
newborn,
but see,
every haunted
but see,
house that has a newborn in it.
yes,
That's
but
the
see, you're
main.
coming
That's
to
like,
because you're coming to assumptions. You don't know how big the house is. You know what I'm saying?
man, listen. If it's in that case, I would actually. What's going on, Bryce? In that case, I would actually like put the crib or whatever in the master bedroom with us. Like I don't think I would give it the opportunity. Like you gonna have to earn this shit. You know what I mean? Like you wanna do that, you gonna have to do it when I'm looking. Not in the room when the baby's by itself. I think that's often a mistake that happens. So tell her I said think about that decision. But yeah. But yeah, man. Oh, listen, you guys know anybody with fucking wood stairs stories? Man, listen, I want to hear them. You guys got any weird stuff that's happened to you? Listen, you guys have been listening for a long time. You know how we run. If you have anything weird, like Bryce has come on, or who else has come on? Bryce has come on and did a show. Jason Brock's come on and did a show. Hey Joe has come on. We've been done interviews with quite a few of you guys. Listen, it's all cool vibe. Looking in the camera. If you got a sighting of a UFO, seen Bigfoot, Dogman, Rake, some fake folk, what have you? Come on the show. Let's do an interview, man.
Shadow people,
Like,
missing time. There's a broad gambit. If you experience anything
shit.
strange,
Don't be shy, man. Like I know somebody. I know
we gotta get a hold of Rob too.
Yep, I know a particular person in chat has some pretty interesting stories, and I explained to them that they don't need to be on camera, so they're thinking about it now. So we shall see. I don't want to drop that name, but I see it.
Put it in the back chat.
You know who it is.
No, I don't.
Hold up. I spelled that shit wrong. I gotta fix my keyboard. See it?
Yeah. You need to fix your keyboard.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah. And you guys talk to this person pretty much every show. You guys say hi to this person every show. Yeah. And they're I'm telling you, looking in the camera, they're holding out on you guys. They're holding out on you guys. Got some good stories. All right. So, on to what we were on to, what the main subject of the show is about. And in the beginning of the show, I had mentioned that I have a friend of mine. I've tasked him with finding me a piece of this.
And whatever amount he wants, I will pay it. If it's a functional piece of equipment, I will pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah, Greg, she's the former paranormal. She's a paranormal. Well, she used to be a paranormal investigator. I got to reach out to her because she's available to come on now because she was doing homeschooling with her kids and stuff. So she is available to come on now. So I'll probably reach out to her tomorrow and see if we can do it. See if she's available to do it.
Wait, do we have that one? Don't we have that one interview this weekend?
Oh yeah. The matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. Everybody, Saturday night at 8 p.m. I believe it's Eastern. Go over to Country Boy Conversations on YouTube. Me and Bass will be on Country Boy Conversations on YouTube this Saturday at 8 p.m. We're going to go over there and have a conversation. See my shit.
Cryptids, paranormal, maybe some UFO stuff.
Like it's. Hold on. I just want to be specific. I'm going to be specific.
We got to link up with the UK guy too.
Well, we were supposed to do it yesterday, but you had to work. So, like I said, everybody, Saturday at 8 p.m. I believe it's Eastern. Yep, Saturday, August 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Bass are going to be over there on Country Boy Conversations with Chris Deems. So look it up on YouTube. You type Country Boy Conversations, it'll come right up. We're going to be over there this Saturday. I'll have to drop that in chat in a second. Yes, I'll post it on the I'll post it in the community tab. And but yeah, we got the paranormal investigator. She's available to come on now, and we're gonna get into that tractor story because that shit's still freaky. But hold on, let me see what Wedge got.
You know what I find funny, right?
Well,
so, everybody knows now that I work in like a butcher shop or whatever. You know how it's set up where we have the TV on the back wall.
yeah.
So I'll rent, like, every once in a while they have like paranormal caught on camera, like on Travel Channel, and I'll just play that all day. Like I'm telling you, man, you'd be surprised. People come in, they start watching that shit. They're like, yeah, I've seen something strange. There's a few people I got to talk. One gentleman, where they flooded the Never Sink at?
Yeah.
He used to live in one of those houses before they flooded it.
Really?
Yep. And he told me about how he was sitting. The way his house was set up, it was like one of them old school houses where you walk in, you have a doorway to your right, and you have your living room, and you have the stairway on your left. Well, he's sitting in his living room with the back of the couch to the wall that faces the door, so he'd have been able to see like who's ever walking the door at like your 2 o'clock. He told me that he's seen a woman walk from there, like old garb, about 1800s, late 1800s. Come in, stop, look over at him, then walk up the steps.
Really?
Yeah. And I still have you met her, the one lady that used to live down in Mississippi.
Okay, yeah, the one who had the one who saw the dog man or Rougarou.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, right? I promise, guys, we're gonna get into the main topic of the show, but you know how we roll. But yesterday, like you guys have heard Bass talk about that voodoo dude, right? So now I've met this gentleman twice, and he seems pretty cool. So,
I wasn't able to catch the conversation you two were having because I was a little busy doing something, and I knew he was saying something to you.
All right, but hold on. I just dropped the link for Country Boy Conversations in the chat. Guys, go over there and support him. He's good dude, cool show. Go over there and subscribe and hit your notification boys for the notifications for over there. That's the link to Country Boy Conversations. We will be over there this Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, now where was I? The voodoo dude.
The voodoo guy.
All right, so I've met this gentleman twice now.
Now, hold on. Tell your experience in the initial meeting. Because I've been telling you about this guy. You've never seen him. Because he actually got sick for like 3 or 4. He was down there for about 4 months, bro. Like we didn't see him for about 4 months, and we didn't know what the hell was going on with him until you walked in one day.
It just, the first meeting with him, it really didn't like stand out or anything like that. It's a normal conversation. But the other day when I saw him, right, I was walking past him. He's like, "Yeah, yo, come here for a second." So I shook his hand. He's like, "Yo, how do you get that vibe about you?" I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, "You just have like a." I think he called it a certain like out of shit. It's hard to describe. It's hard to like a very like aloof like okay whatever type attitude, but he described it in a completely different way. And he's like, how did you get that? And I'm like, I don't know. And dude, I've only talked to this guy like the first conversation we had was like 20 seconds, and then I was walking past him and I said, "What's up?" I don't know, but he fucking nailed. He nailed what like the way I act. He nailed that shit. It's hard to describe. I don't know about doing no show with him though, because I'm not. But he's cool though.
I told you. I told you.
He's cool. He definitely felt something about me. I don't know what he felt, but it was I guess it was positive though, because he smiled at me the whole entire time, and I'll take that. You know what I mean? It might. You know what? I think that's the word he used, Mr. G.
Cavalier attitude.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I told you. Because your first experience, I told you, I was like, "Yo, that's the voodoo guy," and you was like, "Yo, that's the voodoo guy." Yeah, that's the voodoo guy.
And you wouldn't think of it. You look at him and you'd be like, "Oh, that's just some old Southern dude. He wearing his little wicker hat and a light T-shirt, little white tan like pants and stuff." Oh, he's cool though. All right, on to the main subject, and I promise you we won't talk about it right now. So, the Mandela effect, everybody. We've all seen this shit.
And I sent you a bunch of videos.
I'm working on it. Let me gotta build it up here. Okay? A little showmanship. So, the Mandela effect, we have all seen this shit. We've all heard about it. The new ones with the Monopoly guy, the Energizer Bunny, the Coca-Cola can, Chick-fil-A. The list is endless. What else is there? We are the champions.
Fruit of the Looms.
The Fruit of the Looms. Like it's completely, it's over the top. And I've said this before.
Jiffy peanut butter.
I have said this before. Yep, I have said this before. I think that kid that had that theory about 2012, I think he's right. But I think what happened is, right, somebody messed up, right? Either we messed up, somebody messed up the experiment. It's probably us when they made that happen.
You froze up.
Am I good? You got me? All right.
Yep.
Yep. The Looney Tunes spelled. Listen, I'm almost 40. Looney Tunes, when we were growing up, was spelled Toons, not Tunes. That shit makes no sense. Just saying. So, right, we've got us right here, right? Whoever's running and monitoring the experiment right here, right? We messed. So I think something happened when they turned on the Hadron Collider, maybe, possibly, or 2012, whatever happened, and the experiment ended abruptly, and it wasn't supposed to. So whoever was in charge of running that experiment has been trying to fix shit, but they're missing stuff here and there, changing stuff subtly. That would explain Bernstein Bears, right?
Now,
that
do
would
you remember
explain subtle changes. What?
Do you remember a long time ago where I said that 2012 wasn't going to be the end of the road? It's going to be a shift in consciousness.
Yep.
And I said that for years, since like
So
2006.
So what I'm building up to here is right now this Mandela effect. We've seen all this stuff happen. We've seen the changes. A lot of us are like, no, that's bullshit. I know what I saw. Right now, there's a gentleman who's been posting videos, and it's pretty interesting stuff. And I'm going to test this out. I have a friend of mine. I asked him yesterday. I was like, "Hey, Tom, do you and in your travels, when you do your yard sailing and everything like that, do you come across old camera phones from like 2008 or older?" And he said yes. I was like, "Okay, grab if you find one, grab one." So what I'm getting at here is there's a gentleman who's been posting videos, and he's been using an old Palm Pilot, like with a camera. It's Palm Pilot, right, Bass? An old
Uh, it looks
Palm
like
Pilot or a BlackBerry.
yeah, it's either a Palm Pilot or a BlackBerry. I
He's been
think it's a
using.
Palm Pilot.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was a BlackBerry, because
It,
BlackBerry
it,
has that. Listen, hold up. BlackBerry had that really cool encryption and shit, and it was hard to break Blackberries. You remember that? So
yeah, and the keyboard kind of looks like it too.
yeah, so it might be a BlackBerry, but this guy's been taking his phone and he's been using the camera on this phone to capture these Mandela effects. Like he'll have the Berenstein Bear DVD. He'll put the camera from this phone, 2008 or older camera phone, and it will show what it was, like the shit how it was supposed to be. He's done it with what? Chick-fil-A. He's done it with Coca-Cola. He's done it with quite a
Kit
few.
Kat, Monopoly Man, the Britney Spears video. Actually,
All right,
two
yeah.
Britney Spears videos. Just play
All
the
right,
videos.
so
Dude. You got all of them.
All right,
Everyone that I
yeah,
found, you got.
So another one.
And Disney.
So
The
another one,
Tinkerbell whole
ladies and
thing when
gentlemen,
Disney,
is,
when the whole Tinkerbell shit, where it was Tinkerbell that, like, I think she touched the top of the castle, then the castle, like, made itself. I don't know. I really don't watch Disney stuff like that, so.
yeah. So
They're
another
like-
one, ladies, and oh yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the first one. This is going to be the Looney Tunes one. All right, so check this out. We're going to share this up on screen.
Yeah, I think I sent you 4 or 5 videos. One of them was like a
I
minute and a
got you.
half long, where it was a guy who was explaining what's going on.
Yep, I got you.
You
Now,
know what?
like
Take
I
us off the
said-
screen real quick.
That's a black. I'm pretty sure that's a BlackBerry.
Yep, take us off
Pretty
the
sure that's
screen,
black.
so it makes it bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a BlackBerry. All right,
Yeah, that looks
So
like the
check this
BlackBerry
out.
key. It looks like the BlackBerry keyboard.
I'm gonna turn it down just a scotch because it's kind of loud. All right, so check this out. That's it.
Go back a little further. Now, pause it right there. Hold on. Yeah, pause it. Now, this gentleman, he's looking through an old cell phone at something that's today, but he's capturing it through the cell phone's old camera, and it's actually showing a glitch in the matrix. Like you see what you're looking at it. It says Looney Tunes, but then when he pulls the phone away, it's Looney Tunes, Tunes.
Now, I'm gonna stop that right there, guys. Does that make any sense? how they spell that. That don't make any sense. Why they how yeah. That's just one. Right. So stop sharing. We're gonna move on to the next one.
I'm really starting to think the freaking Smokey the Bear one is in there too, dude.
Here's the next one. Like I'm legit. I'm gonna test this shit out. I got my buddy looking for one of these phones for me, and we are going to. I will do this shit live on the stream to see if it works. I'm not joking. So what's this one here?
I think I sent.
Bernstein there.
Yep, I think I sent Mr. G all the videos. I think I sent Bryce some of them.
Yep, the Bernstein Bears
wrong.
one. All right. How to see into a parallel dimension. They tried to delete it. Thanks for reposting. Please do the Bernstein Bears. Palm Pilot. Okay, that's Palm Pilot. See him moving his finger? Bernstein. Go back. So, boom. So, it's Bernstein right there.
Stein.
Now, check it out. You see him moving. You see him waving his finger in this camera. Go back to what's he loading? We'll see what he's loading up there. So key guard, press center button to unlock. So he's pressing the center button to unlock the camera. Turns his camera on. Right? Moves his finger. You see it. It's legit. Barons, you saw that? What did that say, guys? The Bernstein.
That's only if you know how to read script that you understand that.
Which they don't teach in public schools anymore, which is stupid. What's that say right there? Bernstein.
Yeah.
We gonna test this out. We gonna get a phone and we're gonna test this shit out, dude. All right.
You know what? I wonder if I could go on eBay. I'm telling you, you could probably go on eBay and order one of those old phones like that. I wish I still had my freaking Verizon white chocolate phone.
So
or even my first Sprint camera phone.
Like this one right here is Chick-fil-A. So let me see what's going on in chat real quick. All right, so they tried Looney. See, Stacy Thatcher said Looney Tunes, right? How TUNES makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
No sense at all. I mean, maybe for the episodes like where Bugs Bunny was doing the whole the orchestra joint or whatever like that. Maybe for that episode, but for the most part, they were damn cartoons. They weren't musicals, so TUNES makes no sense. They messed that. Whoever's in charge, you guys messed that one up. All right. See, Mr. G even said that it was tunes, right? Let's see what else. Bryce said, "Welcome to the Matrix."
Dude, I'm telling you, dude,
it's almost like the computer can't rewrite the world exactly.
He does the Kit Kat. He does the Monopoly Man, dude.
Right there, it's almost like the computer can't rewrite the world exactly the way the world was before. Yes, it's missing stuff. Some stuff from the original program got left out. A few weeks ago, we brought up the whole thing about the dude who went up to I think it was Bluff, Utah, and he said how the town must have been like rendered like right before he got there because everybody's like, oh, it's my first day here and shit, and nothing worked anywhere. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. Now I was trying to explain this to my to the butcher or whatever, right? Now he believes in a whole lot of strange stuff. So I was showing him like these videos about the Mandela effect. I was like, now hear me out on this. Now, what if something happened at some point in time where there was two? Like, look at it like this. There's one dimension here, one dimension here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if something happened and somehow, some way, interwove itself like that. Most of the things are the same, but there's a little off here, maybe a little off there, a little off there. But for the most part, it's still the same. Just everything's basically the same, but it's just little subtle stuff that only a few people see that's off. And he was like, you know what? That actually kind of makes sense. I tried to explain to him. I was like, yo, everything is stranger than what you think it is, man.
Yeah. So a lot of this stuff is just, like I said, this is one of my first time when I get some free time really soon. We got a couple things I'm testing out here. We're gonna get a phone. We're gonna get one of these phones. I'm gonna test that out, right? And then what got me kicked out of my stream that one time before, we don't get some snake repellent. I'm gonna test that shit out. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go on TikTok and type in snake repellent.
Wait, didn't we play that video live?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I can't remember what episode it was, but
2 experiments I want to try. So, but like I said, whoever.
And there's been a whole lot of NPC videos coming out lately. Oh.
How long have I been talking about my theory?
There's been a whole lot of them.
How long have I been talking about that NPC theory?
Yeah.
I told you. I called that shit. But like I said, whatever's in charge. Remember we were talking about Jerry Wills went to see the creator and blah blah blah. Well, if that was the people in charge, they messed up on their experiment because they're missing some shit. So we got another one that we're gonna show real quick, and this is the Chick-fil-A one. So we're gonna present this. I guess too many people. I don't believe in coincidences. All right, and too many people are noticing this shit. And they're noticing this stuff, and it's crazy. But like I said, the NPCs are poo-pooing it.
I want to see this person do the Tostino's pizza rolls, because when we were growing up, it was Tostino. They took out the S.
Now it's Totino's.
Totino's.
All right, so this is the Chick-fil-A. It's the Chick-fil-A one, right? So boom. See? Check. See how it says the CHIC dash FL. No, FIL. I think that's a dash there. Well, we're going to play the video, so. Yep. Chick-fil-A. All right, so pause it right there. You see what's missing out of that? Did anybody else notice it?
It's not the K, is it?
Yes, it is the K. Play close attention. There's no K here on the wrapper here, and there's no K on the sauce. Then he pulls the camera away. He zoomed in. That's all he did. I think there's something to it. Next one. What's this one? Fruit of the Loom. All right, everybody. So Fruit of the Loom. When we were growing up, what do you remember Fruit of the Loom symbol having?
The basket
Oh, Mr. G.
right behind the fruit.
Mr. G, I got a theory on that one, but we won't touch on that in a second. Now, see, now I wonder, right? So, regarding some of this Mandela effect stuff, right? Now you see some of the population remembers it one way, some of the population remembers it the other way, right? So do you think that certain people, do you think the population was split on some of this stuff? Like some of them went through, some of them remember the stuff from the other parallel, and everybody else remembers it from the different parallel. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why there's so many conflicting tales. Like on this timeline,
it's just like what I said. It's two corresponding timelines. Everything's both the same, right? But there's subtle differences on each side. Then when they came together like this, everything was still the same, but some of these differences came over here. You know what I'm saying? Like it mingled in.
No, like I'm not singling out Miss Arlene because she's cool as shit. But what she said here, right? She had the books and she remembers it because she thought it was funny. Now, what if Miss Arlene, right? She remembers the other timeline, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas, like, say,
I remember Berenstain.
Whereas, say, Miss Lorna would remember Berenstain. You know what I mean? From the other timeline. And it's just that whatever they did, they couldn't fix the consciousness of everybody. So some people remember this, some people remember that, and now it's just melded together. And that's what causes so much conflict regarding this Mandela effect stuff, because some people are remembering that timeline, some people are remembering that timeline, and it's a whole argument. Like, no, I'm right. No, you could both be right. Do you get? Does that make any sense?
Absolutely. You could both be right. You could both be right and wrong at the same time, because it corresponds to the consciousness that you were in when you were perceiving that. You could have seen it as Berenstain Bears, or you could have seen it as Berenstain Bears, or you could have seen the Monopoly guy without a monocle, or the Monopoly guy with a monocle. You could have seen
damn
Kit
sure
Kat with the little hyphen right there between Kit Kat, or you could see the one where it doesn't have that.
Richard Simmons wearing a sweatband. Richard Simmons not wearing a sweatband. That's another one too. So I think that's probably that could be what's going on here. Whenever the experiment was kaput, they fixed that timeline, and it was like put it together.
Too much of a hassle to go back and fix everything.
Yeah. All right, like this shit, right? So I tinker with RC cars, right? And when I first got into RC cars, there's a reason I'm getting into RC cars, but when I first started tinkering with RC cars, right? You know, when you're like building shit and you're just new to something,
it's all about trial and error.
You take it apart, right? You take it apart, and then you're not keeping track of all the pieces or where specific stuff went, right? And then when you go to put the shit back together, you might have one or two extra pieces laying around, like, where the hell did this stuff go? That's what's going on. They left out some pieces and filled in other pieces too. It's yeah. The computer program
that's pretty good. That's a good explanation.
It's this. I think that might be like the.
Because no matter what you do,
explain that.
Even when you get something brand new and you put it together, there's always some kind of. You think you have everything back where it's supposed to be, all the bolts and brackets and everything, but you always still have extra stuff.
Yeah, and then you look back at,
and it's not. I'm not talking about the extra. I'm not talking about the extra stuff that they give you. I'm just talking about extra bolts or screws or whatever. Just
Yeah, and like, yo, yeah, where'd this stuff go? And it ends up being like probably a pretty integral part of what you're building. I think that's probably what they rebuilt it and forgot replace certain pieces with other pieces. Replace metal screws with wooden screws.
listen, man. You know how many times I've put something together and put the wrong damn screw into the wrong damn slot and had to break it all down and start over?
Yeah, didn't it take you like 3 hours to put your desk together recently?
Nah, it only took me an hour. It took me like 4 hours to put the damn futon together, though.
But you guys see, yeah.
But that's a 2-man job.
The coding got messed up, and that's why we're seeing like what I said. The coding for, say, the universe that maybe Arlene was in with the Berenstain Bears, and the coding from the universe that, say, me and Bass were in with Berenstain Bears, that coding got messed up. And when the experiments got messed up, they just put it all together and said, yo, listen, this is the best we got right now. On your way. And maybe they didn't think people would pay that much attention to the...
Because it was subtle changes, just like a couple letters here and there, just very subtle.
Like he said, it's really, really subtle. Really subtle about the changes here, and maybe they thought, just as a whole, that we wouldn't notice, and that's completely not what's happening. Everybody notices this shit, to the point now where, like, it's not just us, like, random dudes sitting in closets and TV and studios and stuff talking about shit. Like, there's celebrities talking about, like, the Mandela effects now. Like, you guys remember that the rapper Joe Budden? Yeah, he did like a whole show on it.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. So it's not just everybody's looking at this stuff now, because it's I guess, would you say it's becoming more obvious that something's wrong?
Yeah, because they really, at this point, I'm pretty sure that whatever it is or whoever it is, they took off the kid gloves, dude. The gloves are now off. It's all full bore straight ahead to whatever agenda it is that they have.
Yep. So,
What do you think? What? Shit, no, I can't mention that. That's something from Rumble.
All right, so the next one we're about to pop on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is Jif, the peanut butter.
Oh, this is a good video. Now you're gonna have to turn the music down.
Yep. So
not on the show, but on the video.
Yeah. So the next one popping on the screen is about the peanut butter. Okay.
Now, when everybody was growing up, what was it? Was it Jif or was it Jiffy? Before you play the video,
Jiffy
let's
one.
get to.
I remember.
Before you play the video,
Jiffy.
everybody in chat, if you remember this, what was it? Jiffy or Jif? Please put it in chat. Give me a 1 for Jiffy. Give me a 2 for Jif.
Well, we got 34 people, 33 people being active. Comment. So what was it? 1 for Jiffy, 2 for Jif?
Yep, 1 for Jiffy, 2 for Jif.
So we got 3 ones because Mr. G said Jiffy. Lorna said 1. Squatching Mountain Mama said 1. Come on, guys.
K-Talk said Jif. K-Talk said Jif.
What happened? Oh, okay. Now it's starting.
K-Talk said Jif. Yeah.
Arlene said Jiffy. Miss Sue said Jiffy. Okay, here we go. Seems like for the most part, everybody. See, K Talk, you might be from that other. You might be from that parallel. You might be from that other timeline. Then we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what this video. Because I really haven't looked at this one. Callie said. Callie said one. So let's see. Let's check this out. Choose your mothers. Choose Jeff. Here we go. All right. Boom.
Now look at his hand. He's twisting the jar of peanut butter. It's saying Jiffy. Jif. Play that back. Salute Jean Paul. Now, pause it. He has the camera looking at the peanut butter jar. That's his hand rotating the peanut butter jar. It says Jiffy on the phone. He takes the phone away and it says Jif.
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's up, Jean Paul? How you doing there, sir? See, Scorpion said Jiffy. What's up, Mr. Graybeard? How you doing? It was Jeff originally. That's what. All right. So, what else do we got? Let's. We're still going down a rabbit hole. All right.
I told you, I sent you a few of them.
Well, you sent me the guy's breakdown video.
Yeah, I sent you the guy's breakdown video. Where he does a couple of them. He does the laughing cow in that one. The Monopoly Man.
So yeah,
I seen Captain
it's
Crunch. It's like a minute 50-second video, something like that.
The breakdown video is less than 2 minutes. We can put that up. I'll put it up on the screen. Guy, go find this guy on TikTok and subscribe to his stuff. He does a lot of breakdown videos and stuff's pretty interesting. So we're gonna put him up. We're gonna turn our music down a little bit. All right, boom. Boom. I muted a little bit. Here we go. Is it added? Yeah. All right.
What is believed to be today. I'm going to show you guys video evidence of the Mandela effect. But what is the Mandela effect? It's a very strange phenomenon where a large group of people remember a past event very differently from what is believed to be today. For instance, Nelson Mandela, he died in 2013, but a lot of people remember him dying in the 1980s. Same thing with Looney Tunes, and the same thing with the Monopoly guy, and the list goes on. But how do we explain such a thing? A lot of people believe that we're not living in the same alternate reality that we were in 10, 20, 30 years ago. But what happened? Why? And when? And why? Is there any video evidence of such a thing? An internet account by the name of the Thought Police has been recording strange videos of this very old phone. And a lot of people believe that this old phone is actually capable of recording glimpses of this alternate reality that we do not live in anymore. Here's one, for instance. I'm going to show you guys a couple of videos, starting with this one from Britney Spears. A lot of people remember her using a plaid skirt in this video clip, but she's not using a plaid skirt anymore. Here he goes with the phone camera.
Yeah, it was a plaid skirt.
A plaid skirt.
The plaid skirt.
She never used the plaid skirt. In this video clip, for instance, a lot of people remember Britney Spears using a microphone. Here he goes with the camera.
Yep, because I remember making the video of this, and she had the microphone on her face.
She never did use a microphone. What is going on? The same thing with the laughing cow cheese. See how he passes his finger in front of the camera to prove this is not CGI. This is not a camera trickery. You see?
The nose ring.
Check that out. What is going
on? Nose ring is
here?
gone.
The same thing with the Monopoly guy. He's using a monocle. I remember him using a monocle, but he never did. If you search for Google, if you Google search him, the Monopoly guy, it says that he never used a monocle. What is going on?
That man used a monocle. Think you ain't gonna tell me any different. We would sit there for weeks and play one Monopoly game. That man used a monocle. So, ow, stretch my leg
I
here.
seen you one where about the Kit Kat. I don't think I sent you that one.
No, changed name April 1988. There are so many things that have been modified over the years, and nobody even noticed it. Yeah, Squatch Mom, you do make a good point. You do make a good point. Um, but like the Energizer Bunny shit, the Energizer Bunny one, you ain't gonna tell me any different. That battery was never on his leg. Sorry, you're not gonna convince me otherwise. And that just ain't gonna happen. That battery was always on his back. But like it, I never saw a Britney Spears video in my life. I quit watching MTV in 1983. Which, speaking of, I'm dating myself. Well, we're dating everybody here. Did you know fucking Kurt Loder was like? They said I saw it the other day. Kurt Loder was like in his 70s, dude. You know,
Yeah,
everybody remember.
dude,
Everybody
he was
remember
in his
Kurt.
40s when he was doing the show.
You know Kurt Loder? They said he was in his 70s. Like, oh, damn, dude, I feel old. But no, yeah, Britney Spears, plaid skirt. I remember that. Yep, definitely. Um, it's just weird. Um, uh, so I'm gonna ask you guys, what are some Mandela effects that you have heard of? 'Cause smart moves, boom. Hold on, let me put my glasses back down. It's like, I hope it's not like that movie Dark City. I haven't seen that movie in years.
MTV started going downhill after they stopped playing music videos.
Um,
Now it's just ridiculousness. It's like what, 18 out of 24 hours a day.
I don't even think they air music videos anymore on that shit.
No,
It was on his back. Squatch Mom never. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just reading chat real quick. But yeah, there's got to be something to it. Like I said, they completely messed up the thing. I, I think that kid is onto something where he talked about we got shifted into a different parallel because you do, like I said, and it's they keep saying that he is nowhere to be found, but they said that shit about the the girl who freaked out on the plane. Just turns out that she was in like the Caribbean for like 2 weeks and she had no idea what was going on. Apparently,
and now she's a meme.
yeah. So, but I generally think that this kid was onto something, and there's just too many people, or too many people have corresponding memories of past stuff, and I'm not one to believe in coincidences.
Telling you, one of them is Smokey Bear, Smokey the Bear.
Oh yeah, Graybeard. The whole music thing. Yeah, I completely agree. People like I just had to tell the wife the other day. We were sitting in the car. She was singing some song. What the hell was it? And I was like, "Yo, that's not the word," because she said something completely different. I was like, "Yo, that's not the word." What the hell? I can't even remember what the damn song was. What's up, Destiny? But yeah, people sing the wrong lyrics to songs all the time. Now, I'm gonna ask you this: we are the champions, all right? Now, there's a Mandela effect about this. Do you remember? How do you remember the song ending? Any of you guys? How do you remember that song ending? Because
Of the
apparently
world,
there's a Mandela effect with this one.
of the world.
That's what I remember. What do you guys remember?
Of the world.
because now when you look it up and you look up this song and you play it, that's not at the end.
No.
So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what. Yeah, see, there we go. Of the world, Mr. Great. Yep, Mr. G, of the world. See, everybody remembers this, right? I go look up. Go look up We Are the Champions right now. That shit ain't in there.
Nope,
It's not at the end of that.
They cut it
It's
off
not-
after they say champions.
It's not at the end of this song anymore, and they're saying it was never at the end of that song. Like, so what I'm saying, some of these Mandela effects probably might be really legit, and then some of them are just like, no, they just changed that shit. Nobody really noticed about it. Like, I'm starting to, that Smokey and the Bear one, I'm starting to think they just changed it and nobody noticed it. I don't think that's a Mandela effect. But the Of the World one, that's definitely a Mandela effect. 'Cause, look, Bash, are you looking in chat right now? Everybody.
Of the world. Yeah.
Everybody's saying Of the World, right? Look it up. They're saying it was that was never at the end of that song. Yep. So, like I said, some of these things are legitimate. Some of these Mandela effects are legitimate, and people are remembering the stuff from the other timeline. And then some of them are just like, oh, no, we changed that shit back in like 1998, man. You guys you were too busy drinking beer and watching football. Like, I think we talked about the Smokey the Bear one. I'm pretty sure they just changed that one up. It went from forest fires to wildfires. The Volkswagen symbol.
I don't know
No,
about
I
that
haven't.
one.
I didn't. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I didn't see anything about the Volkswagen symbol. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But yeah, like I said, some of this stuff is legit. Some of them is people just not paying attention to shit change. Energizer Bunny one, I'm telling you, that's a legit one. Richard Simmons, I couldn't tell you because I never watched Richard Simmons, like any of his exercises. So I couldn't tell you if he wore a sweatband or not. I do know he always had that red afro though. That shit was crazy. Right. Yeah, damn, that was the next one.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find the Fruit of the Looms one. Hold on, I think I might have saved it.
I got it saved. Right, I'm about to play it right now. Yep. All right. So again, we got another one. So everybody, yep. Okay. Fruit of the Looms. Destiny's. Where is it? So when Destiny remembers it the way we remember it. What was the Fruit of the Loom symbol? What was in that symbol? What was on that symbol? It was the cornucopia, right? You fruit, you had the whatever the hell that shoehorn looking thing is, and then the fruit and everything hanging out the butt end of it, right? Boom. We got another one. Check this out. See his finger moving?
Just so it's not glitchy or anything like that. All the fruit's the same, but where's the basket?
Now we're not. Now what? See, now it's to me that it's weird, right? Because this camera is picking this shit up. You can see his finger moving. He wags his finger in front of the thing. You can see it. Takes it away and it's changing. I'm really interested in seeing if this is actual fact or if it's just specifically that type of phone. Could you do it with, say, a Razor from like 2008? Could you do it
I
with?
found a video where somebody was doing it with an old school razor phone. Yes.
You could do it with a razor.
Any
Could you
any
do
video any video phone or any camera phone before 2008.
Blackberries and stuff like that? Like, I'm gonna play this again. Like, just how do you explain this? Like, you know what I mean? Now look, don't pay attention to the cornucopia shit. Look at the other stuff around it. Like, look at the shoulder in the picture, the wording and everything like that. All that's the same. Every bit of when the guy has the camera in front of there. All that's the same. Right? See the dude's shoulder, right? You see the Everlight, everything like that. All that's the same. The only difference is the logo. Wagged his finger, zoomed out. Like I said, all that stuff's still the same except the logo. So maybe they did change it, right? Maybe it was a legitimate change that they did years ago, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago or whatever, right? But how do you explain this old phone completely picking up an old logo? I don't know how you would be able to explain that. Like, you could explain away the logo changed, right? Yeah, maybe they changed it and blah blah blah. Maybe nobody really paid attention to it, but you cannot explain how this phone is picking this stuff up. I'm sorry. You bring me somebody I can ask some legit questions about this to. Bring me to somebody I can ask some legit questions with this, because you can't explain this shit to me. Sorry, there's no explanation for it.
Well, how about the Michael Jackson song "You've Been Hit By"? Smooth Criminal.
Yeah. All right, Ralph, take it easy, dude.
Yeah. As soon as I start looking up Mandela effect, my freaking phone freezes. Right? Okay. Assholes.
But like I said, you can explain away the logo change. Fair enough. Easy. Right? Yeah. They changed it, nobody noticed it. But you can't explain what's happening. Somebody explain to me what's going on with that phone. And I'm like I said, I'm gonna test this out. We're gonna get a phone, and I'm gonna test it out. And if it does this shit, we will do it on the live stream, and I will show you. Legit, I'm very interested in doing this. It seems like some if I get a hold of one, it seems like something we can do pretty easily. You know, not like we have to go to extremes to. About what song? Callie, which song are you talking about? The phone is still connected to the other world. Ooh, I like that theory. Maybe it's still tuning in on the other frequencies. I like that theory. Now there was I saw a video that came across there, like, I'm sure you guys have seen those videos that were floating around the internet about the quote unquote shapeshifters caught on camera. The people who, like, their faces will start morphing and shit on camera. Part of that was a person has a theory that that's because of the you were able to pick that up before people started switching to digital, right? So maybe that's an aspect of it. I'm not entirely sure how like the Palm Pilot, the tech will work in the Palm Pilot, because I'm just not that guy. But maybe there's something in that's able to pick something. I don't know. Go to your mall and use the old phone and see that. That's what I plan on doing. That's what I plan. And another one. One of the biggest brands in the world. You guys know what brand it is. The Jordan brand. Do you guys remember? I had a pair of Jordans. Bass had a pair of Jordans. Everybody's seen the damn Jordan logo, right? Now, do you remember the logo having shorts or pants? Because now it has pants. When I grew up, and I remember this in 1998, our mom went and bought us a pair of Jordans. She went and stood at Foot Locker and bought them for us. We were the first ones in our town with those shits that came out in 98. And I remember staring at them for mad long, because I'm like, people pay $160 for this for what? Right? I remember staring at the logo.
And now they pay $500 for them.
Just that shit's absolutely stupid. Whatever. But that logo had shorts, not pants. The logo now has pants. You tell me how that makes any sense. I've never played, unless it was wintertime out, I've never played basketball in pants. You ever play basketball in pants?
I don't know.
You ever listen? That makes no sense. Oh, so Cali with the Smooth Criminal. It's something about the line like, you've been struck by, you've been hit by.
Yeah, you've been hit by. Everybody remembers it as, you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. No, they're saying it was, you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Yeah, Wedge. It was Jordan's silhouette in shorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, ask your husband how he remembers the logo, because you said all he likes to wear is Jordan stuff. Ask him how he remembers the logo, because it makes no sense that the logo would be in pants. Callie said shorts. Silhouette. Stacy said silhouette in shorts. Unless they change.
They're making knockoff stuff, man.
Now, listen. The Jordan brand is worth, and billions. I don't know. I'm not even going to put a number on it. In billions of dollars worth, right? Do you think they're just going to change? Do you think after with that brand in particular, right? With the popularity and as much money as they've made and make every year from the Jordan brand, do you think they're just going to change that logo?
And I tell you what, you can even
say anything.
You can even look at some of the professional uniforms that they have out today. A lot of them are rocking Jordan brand, like it has the Jordan symbol on them. Like college programs are using it. Professional teams are using it. I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah,
are they rocking the shorts or is it the pants on those logos? Because I remember the shit being shorts.
But like, I understand. All right, so if it's for maybe, but it still wouldn't make sense, even if it was like, say, Jordan branded baseball stuff, right? But you still got the Jordan logo of him holding the basketball. Why would you? You're not going to change it to wearing pants. The Jordan brand is worth billions of dollars, right? You're not just going to go change that logo and not say something, because that would have made news. All these people that fight over fucking $400 pair of Jordans, I don't understand it. Why people pay $400 for a pair of sneakers you're only going to wear it once, or if not, you don't wear it once, you just put it in your closet. Don't understand. whatever. Besides the point. But that brand alone is worth tons of money. You're not just going to change that logo. You know what I mean? And now people are saying that they must have changed that like last month. No, this has been going on for a while now. But that it makes no sense. So that's definitely an effect. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was shorts when we were younger. It was shorts. The Jordan brand was him in shorts because it was the iconic. It was his iconic fucking free throw line dunk. That's what they modeled that out. That's what that symbol is modeled off of. He wasn't wearing pants. You know what? Hold up. Because we'll bring it up right now. All right, you guys need to see this shit. I gotta get my thing to light back up.
With the Jordan logo?
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. You tell me if this is right or wrong. So we're going to stop sharing this. This is what the logo looks like now. Those look like pants. Those are pants. It's all right. That's wrong. When I was growing up, that logo was in shorts. Like you can even see pockets. How does that make sense? Those are pants. Pants.
I'll send you the exact photo. Hold on. Give me a second.
Pants. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping. Pants. Pants. Lucas said, "What the fuck?" Yo, see, like I said, some of the stuff, yes, it just they may have just messed up, but yeah, like some of the stuff, it's just they changed logos or something like that and didn't tell anybody. But stuff like that, no, you ain't gonna. That's wrong.
Oh,
What
no,
did
I'm
you
send you a
Did you
photo
send me
right
something?
now.
Of what?
I'm about to send you something right now. Hold on.
All right, what you got going on over there, guy?
Oh, no, I gotta do a little. All right, there we go. Boom, there you go. Nah, Callie, all my old Jordans, man. I ran them shits into the ground playing basketball.
Yeah, like when we had Jordans, we actually wore them and used them for what they were for. We weren't using them as fashion stuff. We actually went out and played basketball in them shits, what they were meant to be for.
Yeah.
That's why they were made. Everybody wants, you want to spend $400 on a damn pair of sneakers, just stick them in your closet, knowing you go outside wearing $400 sneakers, somebody's gonna step on them because that's the way the world works. You get a brand new pair of sneakers, somebody steps on them or you spill something on them. First day, off the rip. See? Now, the photo that Bass just sent me is pretty interesting because it shows you what the logo is based off of. Here we go. Now, you guys tell me what this logo, if this is right or not. And this is how I remember it. That's how I remember it. Where's the pants at?
It was in the forefront.
They got the armband right. Right? You got that right. Right? What the hell is this? I don't see no pocket here. What the hell is that? Pants legs. What is that?
Blues, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how anybody played in them damn sneakers, man. Those damn things had no ankle support.
Oh no.
It was just a piece of cloth holding your ankle together. Like if you look at some of them old school photos, man, they were making turns and moves and stuff. I'm surprised they didn't shatter their ankles.
No, yeah, I do not have old Jordans. No, like I don't have any old sneakers because I actually used what they were for. Like I had the old Griffies, ran those down because I used them what they were for. Had old Charles Woodsons, used those like. But you know what I used to do? Little side note. These guys go out there spending $150, $200 on sneakers. You know what I used to do back in the day? I had like, Bass will tell you, must have had like 14 pairs of sneakers. But you know how I got 14 pairs of sneakers? I'd go hit the damn clearance rack. So all you guys are over there buying $150, $200 Jordans and Uptowns and everything like that. I'm looking at the clearance rack and I'm getting 4 different color pairs of Uptowns. Like, you know what I mean? All that shit for under $100. It's all about the way you spend your money, ladies and gentlemen. But what do you guys think about this photo here? What do you think? Because the black and white Jordan photo, black and white Jordan right there, that's what that logo is based off of. And that they completely changed that shit. That shit makes no sense. Like in this photo, you can see, let me go on Facebook. You can see his shorts right here. Right? You can see him. In these and you can see the shorts here. You don't see any of those lines on this logo. And they were like that before. You can in the old logo, you can plainly see there was a short line. And if this logo was based off of this, why that? He never did that Duncan pants. So, but we're all just crazy conspiracy theorists, right? None of us know what we're talking about.
Okay, I'm looking for this one video from the cell phone about the Kit Kat, but I can't find it. But I'll explain it. All right, now, the hell are they doing upstairs? Now everybody knows what a Kit Kat is, right? Well, obviously, you know. Now, how was it spelled and seen on the wrapper? Was it Kit Kat with a dash, like Kit dash cat, or was it just Kit Kat with no dash? Now think about it. Because they're saying now that there was never a dash in Kit Kat.
Yeah, never. I don't think there was a dash. Break me off that. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was all just one word.
Which says Kit Kat. It had a dash. No, I'm not talking about the singing the damn song. I'm talking about the actual wrapper of the candy. Did it have the dash between Kit and Kat, or did it not have the dash?
Hey, G Music made a good point. I really didn't pay attention to rapper. I was always, I don't care about the rapper. I want what's inside the rapper.
Think long and hard. You've looked at a damn Kit Kat wrapper.
Shit, dude,
Did
I
it
had a
have the
Kit Kat. I had a Kit Kat the other day. I couldn't tell you if I looked at the label or not.
With the dash. Well, they're saying that it didn't have a dash. Never had a dash.
Yeah, see.
I'll try to find it if my damn phone doesn't act up again.
Yeah, see, exactly. Like I've never looked at a candy wrapper long enough to see if it what was on it or whatnot. Yeah. Only time I stared at a wrapper was because I got you. Rapper talk text.
Boom, here
Hell
we
yeah.
go. Found it. I'm sending it to you
Oh,
right
you
now.
did?
Hold on. Yeah, let me download it real quick.
All right. Okay, so where's my Earth and High?
And there you go. That's the Kit Kat video.
You're stuck with us, Wedge.
Wait, didn't you
All
know
right,
this
what
is
do
a prison planet? No matter what dimension you're in, you ain't going nowhere.
Where are you going? Nowhere. All right, so we're gonna share it. This is the Kit Kat edition of this, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yes.
here we go.
Chaos.
What's up, Mr. Chaos? How you doing there, guy? How you doing? All right, so this is the Kit Kat version.
There's a dash. Where's the dash? Where did the dash go?
Now, like I said, what I'm telling you guys, you see the dash and everything like that. I'm telling you guys to look at the periphery of everything in this picture. Look at the sheet or the bed, wherever it's laying, right? Look at the way the wrapper's opened and the way it's sitting and everything like that, right? Pay attention to that while it's sitting here on the camera, right? And then I want you to see for yourself if it looks the same after he moves the camera away. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm convinced something's going on with this camera. Something's going on with this whole Mandela effect. That's why I'm staring at the outside of stuff to see if it still looks the same. So you see, move this finger. Yeah, and to me, it looked the same.
Run it back one more time. Yeah, look at The phone is showing that it had a dash. I remember it having a dash.
See, there's the dash. Now pay attention to the wrapper. So
The
it
way
looks
that's
squared.
cut.
It looks squared-ish, little crumple right here, right? So when he moves the camera, pay attention to that too. No dash, right? Squared off. That little edge right there, ripped the same, right? And got the little crumple there. What the hell's going on with this phone?
Same lettering and everything, just no dash.
Yeah, I'm convinced there's something really really strange going on here with either this phone or just this whole situation. Probably both. But like I said, when I'm able to get my hands on one of these phones, I'm gonna test this shit out. Because
Gas, we got to get you on here, brother. We got to talk about this recent UFO stuff that's going on.
yeah, like there's no changes in the
Wilcott said, back it up once more. Play it from the beginning. Go back and play it
all
from
right,
the
one
beginning.
second. All right, hold up.
I'm not worried, Wedge. I'm not worried about the guy disappearing. It's more like, are they gonna come take that damn phone from him?
Yeah,
As long if it's catching stuff like that, as long as he's willing to give up the phone, I'm pretty sure they won't do him nothing. But if he's not, then he might disappear.
something specific Wilco wanted to see.
Oh, you just said play back.
All right, so wrapper, zoom.
Same thing now.
Yeah.
You can see
out-
the
you see-
object in the background. Hold on. You can see the object in the background. All he
See
did
the
right there
sub-
was zoom in on it.
Yep. Yep. You see this subtle little edge right here? Watch, when he pulls it away, you'll see that edge. See the little lip right there? You'll see it when he pulls the camera away. Right there.
Woolcut said, wait, when did they add the sugar content on the front of the wrapper?
That's been a thing that they've been doing for years now. There's like a regulation they had to do. They add that shit to everything now. Like the calories, sugar content, and all that shit like that. They have to add that stuff now. Yeah, the calorie count stuff. They've been adding that stuff on there for at least 5 years now. Wedge, I agree. I completely agree. Maybe these old phones could be. Maybe these old phones are our version of what they used and they live.
Oh, shit. Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me reference this. Yes, I want to get you on to talk about the UFO show, the UFO stuff that's going on recently, but it might be a little too late to do it tonight, though. Like, this is going to be like a get you on from. How about Sunday night? You good for Sunday night, Chaos? Sunday night, like around 8:30?
I don't know. That's a good question. Couldn't tell you. I'm not Walker. Don't quote me on saying 5 years. I do not know exactly when they started putting the calorie counts on these wrappers. Because, like I said, I generally don't pay attention to that. Do I look like I count calories? No. I do not count calories, not even in the slightest. But I just, yeah, 5 years. That was just my guesstimate. Like, but 5 years will put it in 2018. So I don't know. It's probably a lot longer ago than that. So I could not tell you. But
Yo, Chaos said he's good for Sunday at 8:30 to talk about recent UFO disclosure.
no doubt. All right. So everybody, well, I think we're gonna end it now, end it pretty soon because it's 11:30. But everybody, check this out. So two things, right? No, three things. Three things we got over here. So Saturday night, I'm gonna drop it in chat again. Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We Bass and I are going to be over on Country Boy Conversations with Chris Deems. All right, go on, you guys go over there, check out the channel, subscribe, show him some love over there. Sunday, we're going to do our thing with Mr. Chaos Theory Productions over here talking, and we're going to deep dive into this recent UFO information. Everybody, for you guys that know Chaos is a huge UFO guy. All right, so we're going to tune in Sunday for that one.
And I would love to hear his perspective on this stuff.
Yep. And then Monday, me and Bass are gonna be doing a audio interview with nuclear medicine men. All right. So I'll add that. I'll drop the link to that. I'll drop a link to that show on the community tab because that's down in my. Well, Bass, do you want to do? No, we'll do it on YouTube. Yeah, we'll do Sunday. We'll do Sunday on YouTube. What the hell was I about to say? What was I in the process of saying?
Nuclear medicine man.
Yes, we're going to be doing an audio interview with a gentleman based out of UK. The show is based out of UK called Nuclear Medicine Men, and I've listened to it, and he's got a really good show going on over there. And his name is gentleman's name is Nico Donovan. So like I said, I'll drop the link to that show in the community tab. But yeah, so Saturday night we will be over on Country Boy Conversations. Make sure you guys go over there and show Chris Deem some love. Subscribe to his channel. Make sure you click that notification button. Sunday we're gonna do an impromptu truth deep dive into the Senate subcommittee hearings with Chaos. And then I don't know exactly.
And also, if we'll touch on Stephen Greer's stuff that happened in June.
Yeah. Yep. And also, but the nuclear medicine men interview, I don't know when that will air, but I'll find out and we'll drop the information on the community tab. And we're working on getting our friend that we were talking about in the beginning of the show. We're working on getting them on, but that probably won't be until after the birth of their child. I'm gonna reach out to the paranormal investigator I had the tractor incident with. We're gonna try to bring her on really soon, and maybe if they're listening, I would love to get. I'm gonna try to get the New York State Dogman Project directors Al Santagria and Brian Bowden on. I'm gonna see if they would come on and do a show with us. But we got a lot of stuff going on soon, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Things are just gonna keep going and keep getting better. Maybe change some stuff up on the show too. Add some stuff, take away some stuff. I don't know, but it's all trial and error. You guys know how we do. It's all trial and error over here. So again, thank you guys for joining us on this deep dive into some Mandela effect stuff. We all can't be crazy, can we? Some of this shit is real. So we will see. Remember, come over to Country Boy Conversations Saturday night. We'll be over there at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. So we will see you guys over there Saturday. I mean, Friday night we're probably gonna do like a normal late show over here, but definitely tune in Saturday night to Country Boy Conversations. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun over there, and we will see you guys on the next episode.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Sorry, that was the that was the old intro. Outro. Peace out, folks.